So I was just reading Daniel chapter 4, and it's the story of King Nebuchadnezzar, right? He has a dream, and he's telling the people about how glorious God is, right? And he's recounting the time where he had this dream that none of the magicians or the enchanters or, the wise men could translate except for Daniel. And, he told Daniel his dream. Basically, the king would have to lose his place on the throne and live in the wild with the animals until he learned about the true majesty of the Lord, right? And then once this happened, he would regain his place on the throne. Okay, so the dream actually came true. Nebuchadnezzar lost his place on the throne, lived in the wild, for a while until he learned of the true majesty of the Lord and he was praising God's name. He got his place on the throne back, and he was even elevated to a higher place of honor than he was before when he ruled. And this was making me think, what does the Lord want me to get from this? Like, what is the message of the story? And the message of the story, to me, and I'm very curious what you guys think. So if you read it, let me know what you think in the comments. But to me, I took out that the Lord will place us in uncomfortable positions. And He'll do this for three reasons. The first is for us to understand His true majesty, to understand how great He is, and how far above us He is. Like, there's so much separation in terms of all that He can do, all His power, all His understanding, all His might. That's why we need to trust Him. But His love bridges the gap, which is amazing. Number two is for the benefit of His kingdom. So He'll place us in these uncomfortable positions so that His kingdom could grow. Because He was praising God after this. He was praising God and telling His kingdom about, telling His people, which is amazing. All glory to God. And number three, to bring us to greater heights. See, King Nebuchadnezzar was given greater honor because of what he did, because of the uncomfortable position he was placed into. So God is calling you into an uncomfortable position. Don't be afraid. Take it as an opportunity to step out in faith, trusting God and His love for you. Now, I hope that helped you. Have a great night or day or whatever.